model town board is a representation of road networks in Kenya or Africa. So in short, wherever we live, whatever we do, the roads we use are represented in this model town board. So a model town board has got rules. The first rule of a model town board is you use the shortest route, most correct route, without using parking route. That is the first rule of a model town board. Then the second rule of a model town board is you use the longest route, most correct route, without using parking route. Now the third rule says, now use parking route as the only option. The rules are three, as I said earlier. The first rule, use the shortest route, most correct route, without using parking route. The second rule, use the longest route, most correct route, without using parking route. Now the third rule, use parking route as the only option. Now we go to identification of model town board parts or features of a model town board. So number one, we have the roundabout. Number two, we have types of roads and forms of roads. Number three, we have parking zone. Then we have yellow capes. These ones are called yellow capes. Then remember, we have what we call direction showing arrows. Direction showing arrows that help us to know the position with which the road is facing. Then these are called direction showing arrows. Then remember, we have central pavement. Central pavement that divides a one-way traffic road major. Then remember, we have a yellow continuous line that separates a two-way traffic road. Then now we have got what we call dotted lines in the roundabout. Okay? Dotted lines in the roundabout help us to join the roundabout, and it also helps us to divide lanes in the roundabout. Then we have what we call roundabout island or no man's land. Roundabout island or no man's land or traffic island means it determines the size of the roundabout, and also it controls the movement of vehicles within the roundabout. Then we have to know that we have lanes. Remember, we have lanes, and we start counting lanes from the left to the right. So another name for lanes, it is spaces. So you can like to call it spaces, or you can wish to call it lanes. So we also talk about parking now. Remember, controlled parking zone, we only park small cars or saloon cars. In controlled parking zone, remember, we park from far left. And in controlled parking zone, remember, your entrance should not be your exit. For example, if you enter using this place here, you cannot come back again to move out. That is the meaning. Again, we park in an angle way. Also, we park using a forward gear, and we move out using a reverse gear. So, remember, in controlled parking zone, we have got a two-way traffic road. In controlled parking zone, we have a two-way traffic road. And in a two-way traffic road, remember, there is a road going this way and another one going this way. That is why we say it is a two-way traffic road in controlled parking zone. So, we have other names for controlled parking zone. The first name is controlled parking zone. Number two, controlled parking zone, ample parking zone, angle parking zone, and secured parking zone. This means this controlled parking zone. So if you see these dotted lines, it means that is your exit. So if you find this place here, that is your entrance. Now we go to flash parking zone. In flash parking zone, we mix vehicles. We can park small cars and we can park big vehicles, but we cannot park tractors and trailers. So in this case, we park using a reverse gear. And in this case, we move from the parking using a forward gear. So remember, we have other names for flash parking. Number 1, flash parking zone. Number 2, uncontrolled parking zone. Okay. Number 3, we also have what we call general parking zone. So these are the names. Then this place here is provided for pedestrians to cross the road. Then now we go to the roundabout. The roundabout, we said we have got rules of the roundabout. The first rule of the roundabout, remember, we cannot change lanes, we cannot overtake, okay? We cannot wait, we cannot be overtaken, we cannot park. Okay? All these are the rules of the roundabout, and you must remember them always. So after that, we just go straight to vegetation. The vegetation, this is beautification of our roads, or the green coloring matters that we find besides our roads. So we just then go straight to identification of roads. Now remember, we have a one-way traffic road. What is a one-way traffic road? A one-way traffic road is where vehicles move towards one direction. Then we call it one-way traffic road. Okay. Then now we have two types of one-way traffic roads. Number 1, we have one-way traffic road major, and we have one-way traffic road minor. One-way traffic road major has got 4 lanes, and one-way traffic road minor has got 3 lanes. Then remember, we have kwa one-way traffic road major, we have white dotted lines and white dotted lines, then white continuous lines. On the white continuous line, we are not supposed to change lanes, we are not supposed to stop, we are not supposed to reverse. Then that means kwa white continuous lines. Then on white dotted lines, we are allowed to change lanes, we are allowed to overtake, and even other road users can overtake us. So when we talk about this one here, it's the same as this one. I mean, this is a one-way traffic road major, and this is a one-way traffic road major. So then we go to one-way traffic road minor. One-way traffic road minor has also got dotted lines where you can change lanes. Then it has white continuous lines where you cannot change lanes. So this has 3 lanes, this has 4 lanes. This is minor and this is major. This minor is going this way and this minor is going this way. This major is going this way and this major is going that way. So we straight away go to options. Remember now that in options, we start counting our lanes from the left to the right. So this is the first lane, second lane, third lane, and fourth lane. We can also call it first industrial lane, then filter lane, then second industrial lane, then roundabout lane. So the first lane, which is first industrial lane, has 2 options. The first option is to go straight. The second option is to turn left. Then this one here has only 1 option. But remember, when you come to lane 2, you come to 2 in the roundabout, then leave the roundabout with the lane number 2. Then we go to lane 3. Lane 3 has got only 2 options. So you come to the roundabout lane 3, then make it straight. Or you come to lane 3, then go this way. This one here has got 4 options. The first option, you come to the roundabout, then go on your right, making an L turn or 90 degrees. Then you make a U-turn, which is 180 degrees. Then you make a O-turn, which is 270 degrees. Then you make a complete turn, which is 360 degrees. So we go to this lane. We said this lane is equal with this one, is the same as this one. The first lane has 2 options. You come to lane 1, then straight. The second option, you come and turn left. This one here has only 1 option. You come to lane 2, then go straight. The third one has 2 options. Of course, you go to lane 3 because you are coming from lane number 3, then proceed to lane number 3. Then this one has 4 options. The first option, you come to the roundabout lane 4, make a L turn 90 degrees. Then you come to the roundabout, make a U-turn 180 degrees. Then you come to the roundabout, make a O-turn 270 degrees. Then come to the roundabout, make a complete turn, which is 360 degrees. Then now we go to one-way traffic road minor. So one-way traffic road minor, we also call first lane, second lane, third lane. Or first industrial lane, filter lane, second industrial lane. The first lane has 2 options. The first option, you go straight. The second option, you turn left. Then now, the second lane has got only 1 option. Join lane 2, then go straight. This one has 5 options. The first option, you go straight. The second option, you come to the roundabout using lane 3, then go this way. The third option, you come to lane 4, then go to 4. The fourth option, you make a U-turn, come this way. The lastly, you make a O-turn, then this way. There is no complete turn when you are here. Then we go to this one. We said this is the first industrial lane, this is the filter lane, this is the second industrial lane. The first lane has got 2 options. So you come to the roundabout, then make it straight. The second option, you turn left. Then this one here has got only 1 option. Because you are coming from lane 2, you make sure you join lane 2, then go straight. Then this one here has got 5 options. The first option, you go to lane 3, then straight. The second option, you go to lane 3, then come this way. Then you come to lane 4, go this way. Then you come to lane 4, then go this way. Then lastly, you come to lane 4, then make a O-turn. So thank you very much for attending my class. My names are Albert Ratemo. So drive this vehicle to be behind this vehicle. I mean, you are going to be a driver of a white car behind the red car.
I start my car engine, confirm, always confirm whether you are right, is safe, then start, turn left by indicating, change lanes while indicating. They are doing the immediate, like that, indicate, change lanes, and this stop for the cargo vehicles, join. Stop for pedestrians to pass. Move on. Join the, continue. Join the immediate. Then use lane 3 in the roundabout like that. I'll be behind this car.
Okay, so give my coffee. So next time you make sure you improve on that, and you'll pay enough to go for assessment, school assessment.
Okay, let me show you one example. Like minor road, it contains tier 3 lane, whereby a question will be set from you. You take the white car to angle parking. What you do, firstly, you take your car this way, then I start my car and give it way for the oncoming vehicles, overcoming. By using option 3, I take the 4th lane, the roundabout, then I make an L turn to the right. You see, you go this way, then you're there. You indicate 50 meters in advance as you make a turn to the right. Then you give way for the overcoming vehicles due to safety comes first. Then you join the immediate lane. You get that way. Make observation due to because drivers got 3 eyes. You make indication to the left. Make a change to that point. Then you get here. After that, you cross in. You confirm where the road is clear. Then you proceed. You park a little. Then you wait for someone to come. Then you get out by reversing gear, then you go forward, you indicate left, then make observation clear. You stop at the line, then you give it for the oncoming vehicles. If there's no any car, then indicate left, move close. Then you stop there for zebra crossing. It's a place set aside for zebra crossing. Sawa? Then you proceed, then you indicate left to the extreme. Then you give way for the overcoming vehicles. If there isn't any car, join the immediate lane. Then you come along. You stop and give way for the overcoming vehicles. That's the first lane with the 2 options. I take the second option. I turn left. Then I get inside while indicating. Then I park the ready car. Tumeona hiyo? So wakati umepatiwa swali la kwamba utoke kutoka minor ufuate gari ambayo iko kwa angle parking, lazima uangalie the options. Kuna option ngapi? 5. Za kwanza 2 lazima utupie the innermost lane, sawa? Alafu the remaining 3 you pass through lane 4, sawa? So the first 2 tumia lane 3, the remaining 3 tumia lane 4. So hizo za kwanza 2, ya kwanza goes straight that way. The other one comes to the lane 3, then you turn to the right side, lane 3 still. So the remaining 3 cars, you pass through lane 4. That's option number 3, gets you there. Then another one, the 4th lane, you make a U-turn back, rudi hapa. The 5th option, you make an O-turn to the left, you're there. So those options, the guideline for you, ukitaka kufuata gari, lazima uziangalie kwa utaratibu. Sawa? Ikuwe sawa, ndipo unapoendesha kwa barabara kuna ile dual carriageway na single carriageway, sawa? So ukienda kwa single carriageway ni kama two-way traffic, whereby vehicles go in the opposite direction. Hii barabara yetu na this is a one-way traffic, inaitwa dual carriageway. Umeelewa hiyo? Sawa.
Now that you want to become drivers, you need to be very clean yourself. You need to be very wise again. You know, when you are driving a vehicle and anybody abuses you, you need to be always ready to say sorry, even where you have not made a mistake. This is going to help us to reduce problems on our roads. Can you imagine a case where somebody has abused you, then you stop also to abuse him? What will happen on the road? There will be commotion, there will be a jam, will not move. So always say sorry to make things flow. And again, be disciplined drivers. Make sure you keep your vehicle clean as yourself. Always remember, a vehicle is like a human being. You need to take care of your vehicle. You need to fuel your vehicle. You need to put water in your vehicle to cool engine. We have always taught you this one. So you need also to have good customers. You need to treat your customers well. In this case, we mean those people you carry in your vehicle. They are your customers. You must understand that some of them are too young to handle themselves. Some of them are too old to handle themselves. then some of them are very sick to handle themselves. So you must assist them as a driver who went to a good cause.